Welcome back, this is Vault of Trophies. So basically you dropped, after the trapdoor where the big fish was, you get dropped into here and it does give you a whole sort of lung of oxygen. And we have to find a... Lara, there's a health, there's a thing here, but you got to basically find your way through. Now I did this fairly quickly, that's a dead end. In practice, but I'm probably going to go the wrong sodding way and get injured and killed and everything else. There are quite a few health packs, keep calling health packs, air pockets. What you got to do is just go down to a lower level. I've been injured doing that. Let me just get a health pack. Your health doesn't go down though when you're actually in your inventory, which is rather decent of it. Okay. And, Lara. You got to find your way around. There's a lot of dead ends, but it's kind of linear until you find this wall. I think the upper area where the spikes are, it just loops around. You come into this room and there's basically... Oh my health, my bloody oxygen's gonna go. Go through this, just basically head for this wall. Lara, do it. Do it again, she'll do that. And then... This is like really annoying, but basically there's a clue. And you think, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Basically, you need to move one of these statues, and there's, I think it says L and V, and that's the initials of but two of these, each one of these statues you've got to move. So L and V, it's not a card, it's not that one. L, so this one that looks like Linux or whatever it is. You just pull it, and she'll do a double pull on this. And when it moves, it doesn't take your oxygen away, so that's reasonable. So there's L and then V, and the other one's Vasily, I think. That's how you pronounce it. Go back and get some air. I thought it was Roman numerals or something, and it's not. It looks horrendously complex, but actually you just got to move two statues, one with the beginning with the letter L, and the other one with V, and that's it. Where was the other one? We've got... Anyway, here it is. Do this one. And then it basically does that thing where they have their swords emit some kind of energy and it opens the ceiling. And that's where we've got to go, and that's all there is to this. And it does that. And it breaks the ceiling. There's a very funny bit with the cutscene coming up actually, which is kind of, it's kind of to do with the mod, but nothing to do with the mod at the same time. Okay. Takes ages to stop doing this. It shows you this whole thing. They've spent ages making it. They want you to have a good look at it. Go up. Lara takes off her wetsuit. Which is funny because she wasn't wearing it. But that's from the original game. They've obviously done that from when she was wearing a wetsuit in the original. This is obviously a mod, so we're doing Underworld mods, so she's not wearing any of the things she wears in the actual game, like the wetsuit or the combat clothes or original denims. Lara. This is a pig. What you got to do here is pull this lever, and it's that whole business with these little octagonal platforms. Basically, there's a really easy way around this. If you land on the wrong ones, it basically collapses it. Save this. So basically there's the second row, so the first one being the nearest, second one you go 3 across, that one there, just land on that one and then jump again. Because if you land on, there's one other, I think it's the next one there, you can land on that, but you can't get over to that other side. So in the guide, this is going from about here. I'm going to get this wrong about 50 times, aren't I? She can do little half jumps. But I never worked out how you can do that. And apparently you can jump across here and grab onto that ledge. But I found if you go from about here and land on... Wait a minute, Lara, what are we doing? Go as far as that. I can't remember if I need to do a running jump or a standing jump. No! Lara! That'll learn you for being rude to Pierre. Lara. I got to do it again. Right, so just basically go from about there, and these eventually collapse if you don't stand on them too long. Just like running from these. And again, that's it. Now what happens here is you go to this room and then there's two kind of guardians in it. They won't leave you alone. So what you can do is get your gun out. It's like you have to shoot them, Lara, twice, and then you shoot them again, and they're really difficult to kill otherwise. And then they'll get up, and then you shoot them again, and they disappear. So my health is poor. Let's get one of them. Okay. They come back to life. You got to do a couple of things in here, so they get back up again. My experience was if you shoot them twice, they don't get up again. Lara. That's it. And they shouldn't get up a second time. They didn't. They disappeared. They disappear. Bloody hell, these are. Lara. Come on. That's it. They don't bother you again because they get on your nerves. You need a strength upgrade. Which is this one.
My strength is increasing.
Right. That opens out and there's a health pack in there. Which is rather nice. And then what we've got to do is... Because those guys are chasing you, you can't think straight when you don't know what you're doing. Lara. Oh, Lara is stuck here now. Right. This... There we are. You pull this and it pulls this up, and I was like, oh, what do I have to do? Because you got to obviously go to the top of the room to get across to activate, turn the fire off in the fireplace, and that is a climbable wall. And normally in Tomb Raider games these are really easy to spot because they're like really obvious, but this is a climbable wall. I didn't know that. I was like, I spent maybe 25 minutes going, oh, I don't know what I've got to do. That's quite well hidden because they think, oh, it's just the wall being damaged, it's old. And Lara does the thing when you go up here, there's like a slot in the wall, and she won't. No, Lara. I pushed up and she does that. Otherwise, she won't go this way. And of course, you got the grip back. It gives you a whole new refreshed grip thing on it. Now, Lara. Oh yeah, what you do is, I thought you had to jump across, but actually all you've got to do is that, and she'll grab hold of that. I thought, oh, okay. Then you do the same again. Oh, we go a bit forwards. She's got that grip bar, so you've got a limited amount of time, but you go to this thing and you stand on it and it pulls something down and it turns the fire off. I was like, oh, that's rather decent of it. Let it go. Okay, it does that. And that's the last, I think that's whatever that is, painting or whatever it is. Oh, it's the engravings and there's paintings, and I can't tell the difference between them. Right. Pick that up because that's what we came in here for. Alright, she's not. There it is. Now I had a lot of trouble with this next section because I got lost in it. man with bleeding knees and hands are burning. The floor, it's boiling hot. Lara, the floor would be raging up, wouldn't it? I open the door. We go to this. This is really annoying, so I'm going to save this. Okay. This is annoying. Basically, you've got this top area. This top bit, and there's like a fish in here. I don't know, there's one single fish. It's rather funny, and you can't go through there. And then, so remember this lighter area with a fish in it, with like mine props and stuff. Can't go that way, and you go down. A couple more fish here, and then you go down, and then there's like a couple of blocked off tunnels and an air pocket at the top of a very long shaft, which is here, and that's an air pocket. And I keep going around in circles, going backwards and forwards, back to the top again. So what you got to do is, don't think there's a compass in this game at all. Where we came from was over there. That's a dead end. That's not a dead end, and then that's a yeah, there's two dead ends. One will take you back the way you came, and the other one will take you to this area here.
Congratulations, Miss Croft. You're positively Amazonian. That vault has defeated us for months.
What do you want, Eckhart?
I'm not interested in you or your friend, Miss Croft. Give me the painting. You may both leave.
What choice do I have?
Gunderson, release Boaz. This old colleague of mine was once a human before she displeased me. Not you, Muller, you useless piece of dross. You failed me too!
Come on, I'll give you a boost.
Kurtis, quick!
Here, take these two.
These are your speciality, Kurtis.
Don't worry about Ugly here. Go on. You're wasting time. I can take care of her.
Welcome back. This is the third time I've played and recorded this Boaz match. The first time I did fail, and I was pressing the wrong key. You have to press the N key, not the one on the numeric keypad, the one above the cursor keys. So Kurtis targets the back of Boaz to shoot the two pods, and I wasn't doing that. I got it right. I did the recording about 2 days ago. I just checked it today, 2 days later, and the audio's got this kind of ch noise. So I've had to bloody do it again because the audio is ruined. So I'm recording it again. It's going. So what you got to do is get your gun, shoot at Bowser's head, and what she'll do is she'll start shooting this stuff at you. And what you do is you start targeting Kurtis, for crying out loud. Did it twice before. And you shoot that one and it shoots it off, right? That's straightforward, right? It's injured, right? Kurtis will target if you keep his gun out. So basically what you got to do is try and stay in front of it. Shoot the head underneath the bottom of the thing. Will auto target, right? Once it does that, and then you shoot the front one again. Damn it! All right. Shoot. You have to stay because it does this thing, and this green stuff kind of just slightly injures you a little bit. That is, you're not shooting at it. When it stops, just have to do it again. It's have to just keep. Oh man! Ow! Do that. Wow, it's having a go, isn't it? That is. Well, when he does that, now what happens is, go to a bit open space. It's a bit easy, unless you're against the wall. It's a bit hard. Go again. Shoot it as there it is. Shoot it again. Right. Right. And what you get is where press end. The other end. You should start shooting at the. Kurtis, you're not trying, aren't you? Let me just get my health up. Oh, Kurtis, you're not helping me here. Right. Okay. Takes a few goes because what you find is it's not always going to be easy to shoot it. Right. Put his gun away. Go around the back of it. Press end. And he shoots it. Yeah, that's it. You've got to press the end key, the one above the cursor keys if you're on a keyboard with a numeric keypad. And what happens is you target the back of the Boaz shooty thing. There it is, and that's it. It's just died. Oh, it fell over.
That wasn't so hard. Give me a break.
So what you got to do now is shoot this thing. Now this thing is going to have a go and it's going to bloody end up killing me. So what I'll do is just keep shooting its head. It will have a go like that. It's a bit reminiscent of Natler in Tomb Raider 1. Just keep shooting at it.